guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel if you're new. Ha! That rhymed. Anyways, welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're not. Hey, how you're doing? Today I wanted to film my September favorites for you. I know, it is like literally the middle of October. And I'm like, let me film my September favorites. This was supposed to come like literally probably 2 weeks ago. Let me just apologize for the lighting right now. I'm using natural light because it's just what I prefer. I don't have time to set up lights and all this extra jazz. And right now, the clouds have been doing a weird thing where it wants to play hide and seek with the sun all day. So throughout the duration of this video, if you see that it gets a lot brighter and then it gets like dark like it is now, I apologize in advance. This is just what I'm dealing with. So anyways, like I said, not to make this extra long, let me just get right into what it is that I've been liking for the month of September. I think I'm missing something. I am. Let's just jump right into the video. Okay, so to begin with, I have them placed here in front of me in the order in which I would put them on. So without further ado, let me just start by saying the best thing for right now, since that it's getting colder out, that I like to use would be my Josie Maran Argan oil. I mean, literally, I swear everyone knows about this oil at this point, and I hope my little camera is focusing or whatnot. But yeah, I just get the travel version because literally this thing lasts you forever. I have oily to combo skin, and in the summertime is really oily. Right now that it is getting colder out or cooler out, my skin is becoming more combo. So I have days where I would be a total grease ball depending on the weather, and then some days I'll just be like, okay, right now I'm having a very okay day because I'm not oily. And I like this because my nose starts to dry out, and you guys probably can't see it right now, but my nose have little flakes on it. So I have to like literally exfoliate my skin and like get all of that together, get all that jazz together, because I've been dry in certain areas, and it's kind of annoying when you're trying to put on your makeup and it's sticking to certain parts of your skin. So this is awesome for moisturizing, getting your skin together for the winter time, even going as far as preventing wrinkles and stuff like that, because once again, it is 100% natural organic argan oil. Arctic oil. Argan oil. So it's gonna do really well in moisturizing your skin. So definitely a staple of mine. Love it. All right, the next thing that I want to talk about is the Benefit Professionals. Here you go. I hope it's focusing. And I've told you guys before that I'm not really a devout primer wearer, but whenever I feel like I'm gonna be out for a long time, like if I have like a really long shift at work or something, this is the bad boy that I go to. The time that I purchased this, I was literally just on the fence about it. I was kind of like, every other primer I've tried has been pretty regular. They promise to do all these different things and it doesn't. So what's the point of me spending, I don't know how much, just for the big size, for it was like $35, $38 on a primer that I'm not sure is even gonna work for me. But this bad boy does work when I do want to wear my makeup for like 16 hours straight, because I'm just gonna have that long of a day. The next thing I want to talk about are foundations, and I have two of them to review. The first one is the MAC Studio Fix. I mean, this is an oldie but a goodie, and it has the pump on it. It doesn't come like this. You have to purchase the pump separately, but I feel like everyone talks about MAC Studio Fix. I mean, it's an oldie in the industry. It's an oldie and a goodie. This one I discovered just because the other one that I'm going to talk about shortly, when I first bought it, it was a little bit too light for me. And for me, it was coming off a little bit weird, a little bit masky. I don't know if it had anything to do with my lights that I have in my house or anything like that, because most of the time I do my makeup in natural lighting. So I don't know if it just looked weird in my house, and it actually wasn't really light for me, but I felt on one or two occasions I put it on and it was too light. So I quickly turned to this bad boy, and it's amazing. It's thick, so I literally use half a pump to a pump, and that does the trick for my entire face. I do not know how girls can tell me that they put 2 pumps of this bad boy on, because when I put 2 pumps on, I look like I'm wearing a mask. I'm just saying. I don't know if it's because I don't have a lot of things to maybe cover up on my face, so that's why I end up looking overdone really quickly, but love this. And the other one that I want to talk about is the infamous Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 355. What is it? Coconut? Yep. 355 Coconut. I apologize again if my camera is not focusing, but it is the matte and poreless. Everyone on and their mom on here has been talking about this foundation. I first saw it from Jackie Aina. I'm so sorry, I can never pronounce her name, but I was watching her videos and she talked about this. And like I said with the MAC, when I first got this, it was still summertime, so I was still a lot darker in the face. I still am dark, and I think the next summer's coming. I learned my lesson from this summer. I'm going to be wearing sunscreen all over my face. But this is such a wonderful, wonderful foundation. I'm wearing it today. You probably can't see it all that well, or maybe you can. But I love it. It gives such a matte, beautiful finish. I rarely feel overdone with this, but the thing and the number one complaint I have seen everyone talk about with this foundation is, Miss Maybelline, this is not cutting it, Miss Maybelline. We need a pump, Miss Maybelline. This is not working, okay? This is how you end up looking cake face and overdone, when you're like, la-da-da-da-da, and then before you know it, you have a shitload of foundation on your brush, and you're like, oh, okay, it's already here. And you're like trying to blend all of that shit out. Miss Maybelline, we need a pump, darling. We need a pump. But other than that, great product. I love it. 10 out of 10 stars. It's amazing. Next thing I want to talk about are concealers, and I have 3. I have the LA Girl Cosmetics HD Corrector, which I recently discovered how magical color correcting is. So this is the corrector. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. And then this is the Sephora brand gel-based concealer. All 3 of these are amazing. I love them so much. I especially am fond of the color correcting concealer, because beforehand I always used to ask all the girls at my job, all the MAC girls that I was cool with, like, oh my gosh, like, how do you get your concealer under your eyes to be so bright, so perfect, you know, full coverage under there? And they would tell me, you know, maybe you're over blending, and I was over blending, and I still do, but having this underneath to kind of cancel out my dark circles really helps, because I could use less concealer and I get the more full coverage look without it being hella crazy. And it just makes under there look so great. I mean, all my photographs, now that I color correct and I've learned the magic behind it, it's just so wonderful, and I can't with it. Like, it's just amazing. Maybelline Fit Me, I mean, I feel like this is a Maybelline video, because everything I have on my face for the most part is Maybelline. This concealer I have had for a really long time. It would not surprise me if it is expired, but it's also really scary if it is, because it's right under my eyes. It deals around my eyes, and I need a new one. But I have so much left, and I'm just like, oh, there's so much left in here. I don't want to throw it out, but love this concealer. It is in the shade Café number 30, and it is really good for like brightening up my under eyes. It's not anything super drastic. As you can see, like, my under eye highlight looks really natural-ish. It's nothing to look crazy to the point where like you really have to blend it out. It's just a really nice shade to you know, highlight under there. And then of course this one, this is the Sephora Bright Future one. It's a, like I said, a gel based one. Really like this one, but this one is more close to my skin tone, to my actual skin tone. So when I wear this, there's no highlighting going on. I just wear this when I want my whole entire face to just look uniformed and just look like I am literally wearing nothing, but I have great skin. That's what I wear. This one. Last but not, what am I saying? Last but not least. Girl, I got like 4 more things to talk about. Next thing that I want to talk about are these mascaras, and you might recognize them from their tubing. This one is the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and it looks like this, and I mean, it just might be better than sex. And the other one is the YSL Baby Doll Lashes. Let me tell you guys, these two together, I call them the hey, what falsies are you wearing gang. Because honestly, when you put these on, well, when I wear both of them together, they legit make me look like I have falsies on. Now, like I say, my camera might not be able to pick all of this up because I am kind of far away and I film with my iPhone, so it's not like super technical in like getting really close to things and like zooming in and stuff like that. But oh my goodness, again, you'll see it in pictures. Look at them, how gorgeous they look. Like, look at them. I mean, this is probably pointless, you probably can't see it, but look. Oh my god. Oh my god, look. Like, seriously? When I look to the side, like, you see how long my lashes are? And my lashes are long on their own naturally, but these two just amp them up to the highest. Like, I cannot stop singing the praises of these two together. And when they're done or it's time to replace them, I'll probably be really sad, but I'm bracing myself because next I do want to try the Dior Show, because I heard that one is really good. So I want to try 2 new mascaras. I want to try the Dior Show and the MAC Studio Sculpt when I'm done with these two. So hopefully those two are just as bomb and don't let me down. Next thing I want to talk about is the color on my lips. So just in case you were like wondering, oh my god, what does she have on her lips? This is it. Girl, I told you Miss Maybelline is taking over this video today. And no, I'm not sponsored because hell, look at my subscriber count. No one's gonna sponsor me right now. But look at this. It is the Maybelline Color Blur. Again, it's probably super dark so you can't see it. I'll have everything I mentioned in the bottom bar. I was like, what is it? I'll have everything I mentioned in the bottom bar. But this is the Maybelline Color Blur by Lip Studio Cream Matte Pencil and Smudger. So you get the pencil over this side, and this is what it looks like when you wind it up. It's literally just a matte pencil, and it is so smooth and creamy. The name did it absolutely all the justice in the world, because when you put it on, it does not feel like a lip liner of any sort. It is so creamy. It legit feels like you're putting on the most smoothest lipstick there is known to man. And it lasts pretty long, because when I wear this at work, I always have to talk to people because I'm in customer service. So I'm constantly speaking, and it does not rub away. It takes me drinking or eating for it to come off, which, I mean, it's pretty good considering the fact that it's Miss Maybelline. And if it's like this, I just put it on and fill in my lips. If that is too intense for you and you just want to give like an ombre effect, you have the smudger on this end. And as you can see, my smudger is absolutely clean because I do not use my smudger. I like it all the way turned up, baby. So this is the smudger. So you can just feather it out and make like an ombre lip if you wanted. Love this, and I'm going back to Target. I hope I find it in all the other colors that I saw it in. I think they only have it in 4, but I want to get the nudish color in this because I was just trying this out to see if I would like it. Turns out I love it, so I need the nude. And then last but not least, I'm going to talk about my Inglot Duraline, and what this is a fluid that makes any eyeshadow a liquid. Now, what I discovered that you can use this for also is if your liners are drying up and you need them to become more liquidy again, you just go ahead and literally drop like 2 drops, because it comes in a little dropper like this. Whoops. Comes in a little dropper like this. So all you're gonna need to do is drop legit like 2 to 3 drops, and it's gonna make any of your dried up liners just come back to life. So for example, I decided to do eyeliner today because it's been a while. It's been a few months since I did eyeliner, so I decided, oh, why the hell not? And I threw on some liner today. I used the Sephora brand eyeliner because I can't find my MAC one. So used that, and for not being used for so long, it kind of got a little dry. So I put literally like 2 drops in there, and it's like brand new again. It's so creamy, so easy to work with, so black and opaque, like I just bought it. So if you have anything that you need to revamp, any cream products that you need to revamp and make more liquidy, this is your guy, and it's literally only like 10 bucks. So can't go wrong with that. And oh, the last thing that I want to tell you guys that I don't have in front of me physically is a book. I read the book The Shack by Paul Young, and I love that book. if you're an avid book reader, or if you're somebody that's just looking for a fun book to read, I highly suggest that book. It's such a feel-good book, and it gives you such a really good idea of how strong your beliefs and your mind can be when you really just believe. And I don't want to give too much away about the book. Just check it out if you're interested. But that's also a favorite that I have, that book that I read, because it really changed my life, and I really do like it. Well, I more than like it, I love it. So that's all I wanted to say. I will see you guys in my next video, and as always, stay blessed until I see you again. Goodbye.